In this short video, we're going to look at another fairly complex sound which uses wavetable synthesis. I have made another short video which explains how to use wavetables, and so I will not explain here in much details how wavetables work in a modern synth like Pigments, but I will show you how to use a wavetable, and in particular, how to use modulations of these wavetable samples to create interesting sounds. By the way, the preset we're going to use has been composed by a sound designer named Maxime Audfray. It's a fairly complex sound, so we won't get into all the details which are used in this preset, but feel free to ask questions if needed in the comment list. What I want to focus on here is how to use various modulations and a sequencer to create this interesting result. So first, let's have a listen to this particular preset. So as you could hear, there are two main parts in this preset, one which creates the main melody of the preset, and the second one which adds very interesting metallic details in the preset. Let's check the first part, the main melody. For that, we need to have a look at the sequencer first. Here we can see that certain notes are locked, here, there, etc. Which means they will always be played as defined here, and these are precisely the notes of our main melody. So if we keep only those steps in the sequencer, we'll clearly hear the notes of the melody. Okay, now let's focus on the sound. It's based on a wavetable. As you know, especially if you watched my short video on the wavetables in this playlist, a wavetable is based on a pre-recorded audio sample, which is then sliced into chunks that you can play individually. Here is the original sample that was used for the wavetable. The position knob here, which defines which slice we play in the sample, will be modulated to play various chunks of the main sound. Listen again to the sound and watch this position modulation. And then there is also some metallic part in this sound, which is generated by the noise sources in the utility engine. Let's hear them by retriggering all notes in the sequencer. Note that the noise is partially modulated with a comb filter here, and that adds an even more interesting touch to the modulation and therefore the final sound. And finally, when we put all things together, here is what we get.